So today I wanted to talk a little bit about Demon Slayer Season 4, the Hashira training arc, and whether it should have been announced as a TV anime or a movie. Now, as an anime only and someone who hasn't read the manga, to my understanding with Hashira meeting arc, this is going to be heavily revolved around the Hashira, and more specifically, Guillaume and Tanjiro as he's training him, and Tanjiro will be receiving the Hashira training basically to get stronger. Oh, might I add, it's obviously going to include everyone but Rengoku. Yeah. I just wanted to include him here because I miss him. Something I'm really hoping with this arc is the fact that they focus a lot more on Guillaume and Sanemi just because we haven't seen too much about them. Oh, and Obanai as well. We haven't seen too much about him either. Because of course our Season 3 Hashira included Mitsuri and Muichiro and heavily revolved around their backstories and just their overall characters. And Season 2 was a lot of Tengen and Rengoku, of course them recapping mostly that Rengoku died from the Mugen Train movie. And of course Season 1 featuring a lot of Shinobu and Gyuto Miyoka. Now obviously everybody is fresh off of the Season 3 finale hype. It was insane, and it left off on a crazy cliffhanger, of course, of Nezuko being able to walk in the sunlight and even speak. It just made for a beautiful moment. Now, obviously, brings up like a billion questions. What lies in the future? What lies in this next training arc? How hard are they going to have to train because Muzan is going to come at her full force as he wants to consume her so he can walk into sunlight? And it also like raised a million other questions of like, in this Hashira training arc, like what exactly is going to happen with Nezuko? Like, because I'm going to talk about this a little bit in my season finale video that I have coming up. I just need to edit it. Are the Demon Slayer Corps going to try to kill her because it's better for Muzan not to be able to get his hands on her, or are they going to protect her, you know? And like I said, I'm an anime only, so this is just a million questions in my head about this whole situation. But it's very important for them to train, obviously, because they have a huge fight coming. Of course, luckily, they have the strongest Hashira on their side, which is Guillaume here, and I am very curious to see his strength, because in the teaser we saw recently, they actually did show his weapon, which I wasn't expecting to see. I figured they would wait to kind of like really reveal that in the actual anime later on, but they showed his weapon, and it's a very unique and interesting looking weapon. Now, of course, this is all but confirmed to be a TV anime. I don't think that's the route they should have taken personally, just because it's literally only 9 chapters, and that equates to about 3 to 4 episodes max. And up until now, they haven't included any filler in the Demon Slayer anime. So I'm just very curious as to why they would even bother to make episodes out of this when they could just make a movie that's like an hour and a half to maybe almost 2 hours, and it would pretty much summarize this whole entire thing. Because you have to understand, with Swordsmith Village arc, that was 27 chapters that they turned into 11 episodes, and you could argue and say that it's 13 episodes technically because the first episode and the last episodes were about 50 minutes. And it's not like they're shy to do movies at all, because we got this movie, which made a lot of fans really upset, that honestly I skipped out on because it wasn't even worth going to see, because they essentially just recapped like the first 2 episodes in the movie, and also parts of Season 2, basically the ending. What was very weird though was that I saw a lot of people saying that Season 3 should have been a movie. And it's like, I don't really agree with that, because so much happened in Season 3. I don't think they could have fit all that into one movie, because we got backstories for Mitsuri, Genya, and Muichiro. Nezuko had her big moment at the ending, Tanjiro had his crazy moments, and then you had 2 different demons, Gyoko and Hantengu. So it's like, I don't think they could have possibly shown off all that action, all that backstory, and just paid attention to each character enough in just like an hour and a half movie. I just don't think it was feasible, and that's why they didn't go that way. But again, when you're considering the Hashira training arc only being 3 to 4 episodes, and if they decide to not add filler, which in my opinion, that would be the only reason that they should actually even make this into an entire season, is to add like at least 3 to 5 filler episodes to really fill this up, because it just feels like a waste of a season to do 9 chapters. And for those of you that read the manga, you guys were explaining to me that this is actually a very important arc. So if it's like that important and only like 9 chapters, I feel like a movie's the route to go. And honestly, I would love to see all the Hashira on the big screen. I think that would make for a really, really awesome moment. But unfortunately, it's TV anime confirmed. But they could also always change it, you know? I don't know if they'll change it after such a big announcement. We'll see what happens, but I honestly think it's going to stay as a TV anime. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all my thoughts on the Season 4 announcement and if it should be a movie or not. I'm kind of in agreement with a lot of people that it should just be like an hour and a half, 2-hour movie, but it is what it is at this point. I really don't know what they plan to do here, but I'm sure it's going to be something really cool. Either way, whether it's a movie, whether it's the TV anime. We'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this whole thing. Are you guys for the TV anime? Do you think it should be a movie? Are you excited about the next season? Let me know your thoughts down below. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.